Good morning, Bande Matram, welcome all of you. The topic we are going to discuss is on our goal. Our goal is the topic of discussion for this evening. So, Mother quotes, our goal is not to lose ourselves in the divine consciousness. Because in most of the cases we have got a doubt what really we are going to do, what is our purpose, what really we are doing. So Mother clarifies our goal is not to lose oneself in the divine consciousness. In the divine consciousness we are not going to lose ourselves. That is not our goal. Then what is our goal? That is what to be asked. Mother quotes, the goal is to let the divine consciousness penetrate into matter and transform it. Suppose we are going, because in the ancient faculties, ancient scenario, we have seen people have gone, actually they have moved away from the world, they have actually renounced the world, they have moved out from away from the from life also. So and gone and gone and gone, they don't know, nobody knows where they have gone. But thing is that maybe somehow they have achieved something. It can't be denied, because they had also got big penance, long penance they have done. They had achieved something. Maybe that's what when Mother uses the term not to lose oneself in divine consciousness, means that was happening, really happening to some, means those foreigners who were in the front. They were trying to lose themselves in the divine consciousness. That is what the till Mother and Sri Aurobindo, it was the aim, it was the goal, it was the objective. But as soon as Mother came and started their integral yoga, and this yogic process actually it brought a overall change of consciousness. And this is the goal. Mother course, this is the goal, is to let the divine consciousness penetrate into matter, divine consciousness to penetrate into matter and transform it. That is the goal. This divine consciousness, actually our goal is not to accelerate, elevate ourselves from the ignorance to the divine consciousness. But thing is that our goal is to, you have to ascend, you have to bring the divine consciousness, that supramental power, into the world, to transform into the mind and the life and body. And to the purpose is that this force, supramental force, will come and transform it. That is what here also same thing Mother quoted. Initially I quoted from that about the supramental force that has to come, it has to penetrate, it has to come into the earthly forms, into mind and life and body, and transform it. That was just by Sri Aurobindo. Here Mother quotes, our goal is to let the divine consciousness penetrate into matter. This divine consciousness will come and penetrate into matter, and as latter penetrate into the and transform it. So this is the, this is the yoga of transformation. And again, Sri Aurobindo goes forward another way. Ours is neither a political or social, but a spiritual goal. About our goal, we are quoting again and again. So Sri Aurobindo quotes beautifully. It is a nice quotation, and this is, of course, it is from Mother. We have seen this is part 4. We have seen it is part 4 of the aim and objective. So it is not neither political nor social. That's what it is done. People, so many people are doing something, but actually things are haphazard. They are moving one or two steps forward in the social and political atmosphere. But actually, so far how we are concerned, so far our goal is concerned, so far the process, the sadhakas, poor travelers who are pursuing this integral yogic process, their purpose is totally different. This is spiritual. So what we want to want is a transformation of the individual consciousness. That is what. Again and again we feel the individual consciousness, transformation of the individual consciousness, and not a change of regime or government. Many ways we see, suppose this in India, your Congress was ruling, now itself suppose BJP is ruling. Previously you can go to history of United States. Democratic and Republicans. Previously, it was actually 1 or 2 years back, it was Donald Trump. Now it's Joe Biden. So it is nothing like here in this yoga. It is not the change of regime or government for reaching the goal. We put no confidence in any human means. No confidence in any human means, because this transformation, yoga of transformation, can't be attended by any human without any unaided effort. That is what. So this transformation can only be done by a power infinitely greater than the man's force. You have to understand. It is not one or two or thousand times, 100 times, something like 1 billion time, 1 trillion time, nothing like this. It is infinitely greater than man's force. Just imagine how it is great. And this mother clarifies, this is the Sri Aurobindo clarifies, it is the mother's force that can transform, nobody else, nothing else. Mother's force, and not any human endeavor and tapasya can alone rend the lead and tear the covering and save the vessel and bring down into this world of obscurity and falsehood and truth, and death and death, truth and light and life divine and the immortal Sananda. So that is there, mother's power, not any human endeavor. It is nothing depends upon the human means, but actually, however powerful may be the human means, it is not possible by that. So our trust is in the divine grace alone. So this divine grace alone it plays the optimum role. That's what you have to remember. The whole world is a process of progressive transformation. Again, progressive transformation. It is not a single day transformation or miracle. It is not going to happen like this. It is a whole process of whole world is a process of progressive transformation, and you take up the discipline of yoga. That is the only way. If you take up this discipline of yoga, you speed up yourself in the process. Otherwise, simply people are moving, I am moving, I am in the boat, and the boat has to reach there. I am in the passenger train and it has to reach. I have started Puri something around 4 o'clock early in the morning, and it is supposed to reach there at around 9 o'clock at Raurkela. Just imagine 17 hours. But you will be okay. Still, I am ready because there is no other go, and I don't have any money or something. So I have to go. But thing is that still you find 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night, midnight. Still, then it is not there because you don't have any option. So here, if you are taking any super fast train, bullet train, or your personal car, then within 5-6 hours you are going to reach there. And if you bullet train, suppose it is not at all feasible, not at all. Actually, it has not been manifested here, established here. But if it is there, then something around 2 hours. Within 2 hours, you will reach there. The work, but here if you follow the discipline of yoga, the progress will be faster, and you will speed up in the progress. The work that would require years of in the ordinary course. That's what I told already. We have given the hints. Suppose it is some years, require years in the ordinary sense. If you do everything through yoga, it will be within a few days, and even few hours. So this years. So years versus hours. So simply because you have mentioned that there itself, that is supersonic. Your bullet train, you have put bullet train, aeroplane or supersonic. Here you are going with the bullock cart. So it is invaluable possession for every living being to have learned to know himself and master himself, to know himself and to master himself. That is what the purpose. I don't know who I am, but I know I am happy. I am proud that I belong to the son of a rich man. That's what my identity. But to know oneself means to know the motives of one's action and reaction. How to know oneself, number one. So, actions and reaction. Why and how all the happened yourself. And the second one is to master yourself, to know, and the second into to master in that is for this mastery. To master oneself means to do what one has decided to do nothing but that what I have decided, and not to listen to or follow the impulses, desires, and fancies. You are here for the particular purpose, for that you have taken birth, and the soul is the master, not the mind and the life and the body. So you must know what really I have to I have to do. Decided means this is not your external superficial decision. It is the decision of the soul. What really has been decided, that has to be achieved, and that has to be attended. This you has to master, and you have to get through. So first one is to know oneself. Second is to master over oneself. So that is the purpose. And again, mother goes and analyzes. The general aim is to attend. General aim to be attained. What the general normal? What exactly has to done, not for one specific people? It is the general. In general, is to the advent of progressing, the universal, the advent of progressing universal harmony, and individualize the states of being that we are never till new conscious, till now conscious in man. It was not there, and something new we want to get, you want to achieve. That is what of the being, and we are never till now conscious in man, and by that put on the earth in connection. It was never in the man, never has been put in on earth in that connection with one or more of the fountains of the universal force, and still seal to it. So it has never come, it has been never materialized. But thing is that it has to come and totally new for the entire universe, and that's what you want to achieve here. For that, actually, you are doing the sadhana. The only way to become become a conscious being. It is not that Superman. It is not only initial the conscious being, the being under to be oneself and to unite with the divine self. That is all. That is the purpose. First one, you have to become a conscious being. Second, to be oneself, and the third is to unite with the divine self. That is in all. Divine self, that is in the all. That's what you have to achieve. For that, actually, we must, by the aid of concentration, how the purpose, the aid of concentration, isolate ourselves from external scenario. So that the concentration, power of concentration, that is the requirement. Already one beautiful message I think we have discussed some in our some part of this discussion you have heard. This silent mind is the result of the yoga. Silent mind. Most of the time, somebody newcomer one comes and sits for meditation. He feels I am silent mind. I am doing the meditation. Sometimes happens, but if consistency, steadfast, and this continuity will come through only through the yoga. When you are one with the divinity within, you are one with all things in their depths. In their depths, not about on the surface or superficially on the exteriority, nothing about like this. So, living among others, you should always be a divine example. That is what is expected from you. You must be an example. That time morally people they try to do. They try to distinguish themselves. It is actually ego. But the thing is that you must be a divine example. An occasion offered to them is to understand and to understand and enter the path of the divine. That is what you have to understand it. You have to enter on the path of the divine, nothing more. You should not even have the desire to make them progress. You must should not have even the That desire is was the helper is the bar. Actually, this desire must not be there even to progress. For this too would be something arbitrary. So one thing you have to do, you have to raise your hands and tell, let thy will be done, not mine. That is the word. Through her only, through the divine mother, this sadhana can be progressed, and you will get the fount where, and peak for which you were meant. Bande Mataram. Thank you.